It was Bishop Macarius of Jerusalem who in the 4th century told Empress Helena, the mother of Constantine, about the dilapidated state of Jerusalem's holy places, and especially those sites which were believed to be places of significance in Jesus' life. Helena's first priority on going to Jerusalem was to locate the place where Jesus had been crucified, and also to find the actual cross on which Jesus had died. The story of the discovery of the cross involves both the temple being pulled down and the miracle of a dead man being raised, and Helena was convinced enough that she'd found both the correct cross and the location of the crucifixion. And so on that site she had the Church of the Holy Sepulchre constructed in the heart of Jerusalem's Old City, and the building was consecrated after her death in 335. It was decorated lavishly in marble, gold, silver and mosaics. Today, after centuries of troubles with fire, looting and malicious damage, the building we see is plain, dark and quite cold. It's cavernous and I find it rather disorientating, and also find it a difficult place to pray and worship. Thousands of people still make pilgrimage there to this day, the sepulchre itself marking the end of the way of the cross, the Via Dolorosa. Several Christian denominations continue to argue over how the church is used and how services happen. If you go there early on a Sunday morning, the arguments over occupancy are madly apparent, with simultaneous services taking place within a few meters of each other. It's a great cacophony of sound, each denomination in their own way glorifying God in music and liturgy. But it always makes me smile when I remember that it is 3 Muslim brothers who hold the keys to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and hold the responsibility for opening the doors each morning. I don't think any of this is what Helena can have had in mind. Helena also visited Bethlehem, and it was her son Constantine who commissioned the building of the Basilica of the Nativity in the few remaining years of her life. Underneath the basilica is a grotto which Helena believed to be the birthplace of Jesus, marked with a large star in the floor. Similar to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Nativity Church has suffered fire and theft. Some of the original wall paintings have been preserved though, and other parts added on. Pilgrims flock there to this day in the same vein as their visits to the Holy Sepulchre, and so the impact of Helena's work was profound. She became known as the protector of the holy places, and we commemorate her on this day, the 21st of May, giving thanks for her insights, her skill in research, and her generosity. It's a very strange and unprecedented time for us, as our holy places here are inaccessible to us. We can't visit them to pray and worship and hold our usual services and activities. As we're detached from our holy places, we seek holiness in new ways and in different places. That might be by zooming into a church service from our armchair. It might be our garden, which we come to appreciate as more of a holy place of creation than perhaps we'd previously realised. It might be a beautiful wood or parkland, which we look at and appreciate more fully than before as a holy place, a gift from God. These are all places which need our care and protection as much as our church buildings do. Some people can't go out and experience these places of God's creation at present, and so perhaps the ways in which we offer care and protection instead are towards those we live with, protecting them and caring for them, especially in this time of uncertainty. But if we live alone and are isolated from others, maybe this time can be thought of as a different kind of gift to protect our hearts, and a time to ensure that our hearts are set firmly on Jesus.